Hello everyone, this is Paul Prescott for Norstar Trader. Well, the market seems to be down again today. We had a good start, but about an hour or so into the trading session, it's down 55 points. It was down 540 points yesterday. That's the Dow, and the S&P 500 is down 6 today. It was down about 84 yesterday. This is January 19th, 2022. So the sell-off continues. Where it will end, we're not sure. But I like to take a look at a few stocks that are starting to look very interesting to me. First up would be Microsoft. And you can see that it's been battling with this downward trend. If we can close above this downward trend line here, we can see we peaked above here today, this morning, but sold right back off again. And we're just trying to get above here and create a higher low. And what do I mean by a higher low? We can see we had a low back here on 12/3, December 3rd. And then again on the 17th of December, we went even lower. And then again lower. And then yet again, yesterday, a couple of days ago, we went lower again. So we're trying to break this downward motion of lower lows and create a higher low. And that would be the beginning of the bottom. So we want to get through this downward trend line and create a higher low in order to move forward from here. Another thing we can look at is the fast line, this cyan line over this fat line down here, which we call the bull bear line. In a whole year's time, this is the first time that it's touching here. Usually I'm out of the trade. If this cyan line cracks through this bull bear line, then I get out, I step aside from the trade. I'm not in Microsoft at the moment, but if I were in, that's the place I would be getting out. Let's take a look at TipRanks and see what they think of it. TipRanks has a target price of 375, and we're trading currently at 308. So even the low target price of 320 with only one analyst is above where we're currently trading at. So we have a good upside potential here. So we have to just wait for that higher low to get into place before we take a dip into this stock. It is starting to look promising, but it's really not time yet. Another stock I want to take a look at is Roku, because there's been so much talk about it on the internet, and Catherine Wood says it's one of her largest holdings, and I'm just wondering why. She's been buying it way back here. And like I said before, when this cyan line crosses the bull bear line, we're out of the trade. So we would have been out of Roku around $348. Any one of these candles in here, we would have been out of it. And we can see it's just been nothing but a downward trending stock. So I don't really see the point, just because you like the fundamentals, I don't really see the point in holding it this entire way down. This is why I think short-term investing has some promise, is because it tells you to step aside from this trade. It's just not ready yet. Let's take a listen what Catherine Wood thinks about this company.
Roku, everyone asks, okay, there's a huge transition from linear TV to streaming TV. And what would you invest in? Or where would you invest given the $70 billion of linear TV advertising dollars that are going to disappear and go somewhere? Where would you invest? Most people would say Facebook, Google. We would say a lot of people know that. That is no surprise. The surprise is Roku. Roku is becoming the operating system of streaming TV, of connected TVs. It and Amazon are in competition, so to speak. But Roku put its own channel. It has started its own channel and is starting to buy content for it. Quibi is one example. It has just moved on to Amazon's platform as well. So we think those two, certainly in the United States, are going to take the lion's share of the connected TV market. And Roku is moving internationally and is finding really good success. And I think that's an upside that many people don't anticipate.
Well, as you can see, she really likes this stock, but I like it a lot better down here at 164 than I did up here at 348. So where's a good place to buy? Well, like Microsoft, you want to break the downward trending line. You'd like to come above here, close above here, then come down one more time, make a higher low. As you can see, we got nothing but lower lows happening here. We want to get a higher low and then move forward from there. What is promising is we do have what looks to be positive divergence possibly forming. It's not ready yet. If these candles over the next few days were to trade higher, it would turn up this NMAC, and you could see that this trough matches up with this trough, but this trough is lower than this trough, where this trough here is higher than this trough. So this is positive divergence from here to here, and then from here to here. You can see the angles are different, which gives you positive divergence. This is telling us that there is some interest in this stock behind the scenes, and it has a possibility of turning up here. Now, right now, it's just too early to jump in. It could just fall right off. We want this to start turning up. Ideally, we want it to turn up, break through the trend line, make the higher low, and then continue from there. Let's take a look at tip ranks and see what they think of Roku. And as you can see, they're not as excited about it as they were Microsoft. Remember, this is not one of our hedge fund picks. This is just a pick that's been in the news and people want to know about, so we're taking a look at it. It has a low 136 price target and an average of 344. This could be deceiving, but 344 is quite above where it is currently trading right now. So it is worth looking at, and since it is Catherine Wood's biggest holdings, or one of its biggest holdings next to Tesla, well, we think it was worth looking at from a technical perspective. So fundamentally, people do like it. Technically, it's not ready yet, but possibly getting close. So let's see what happens. If you have any stocks you want us to look at, please give us a comment below, list the stock, or you can email us at norstartrader@gmail.com, and we'd be glad to take a look at it in our next video. All right, thanks for watching.